Good morning. I'm Jenny Edwards, bumping down highways. Dang, it's cold this morning. I'm in Florida and it's supposed to be the Sunshine State. Let me tell you, it's gray out there. And I woke up to about 37 degrees. Not loving that. So I'm wondering, what's the weather like where you are? Are you up north and the weather's better? Or is it snowing and I should just feel lucky that I'm at 39 degrees now? If you've met me, you know I did something really crazy. I traded my career for a life of fun and adventure on the road. People thought it was crazy. People said I couldn't. People said I shouldn't. Some of you may already know, but when I first started out on this journey, I had a little tiny Shasta Air Flight camper. It was really just for me to spend a summer or a weekend on a road trip, you know, a summer on a lake. Wouldn't that be cool? And then I ended up staying a little longer and decided I need something a little bit bigger. So I traded up to a fifth wheel, bought a big truck, and towed it across the country on my first big adventure. After a while, I decided that I needed something a little different, and I bought my third RV, a motorhome, a Class A, big old Class A motorhome. People thought I was crazy when I did that and headed across the country, having no idea what I was doing. But oh my gosh, it really was such an amazing adventure. There are crazy stories like last week when I got stuck in the sand. I pulled into a park that was primitive parking because I wanted to be right on the water, and of course I drove big old Irma right into the sand and immediately felt her bogged down, but Jacksonville Sheriff's Officer David came to my rescue with his big truck and his winch and pulled me right out. So it doesn't matter the things that go wrong, it always works out. You can always find a way. It's all part of the adventure. Have you ever looked at a travel brochure with, say, maybe a picture of an RV on it and thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to just drive away from my everyday and see the country? Take a road trip. Maybe it's a weekend, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, maybe it's a year. But what would you like to know? What would you like to see? What would you like to learn? So think about that and tell me. Thanks again for joining me this morning. I'm Jenny Edwards, bumping down highways. I hope you'll join me again.